What is going on, guys? Welcome back to yet another brand new Major Ben tech video here today for you guys. We're going to be talking about the Steam Deck yet again. It's, the hot topic. I'm really growing my channel with it, and I kind of want to push the Steam Deck content because it's kind of what my channel revolves around. It is gaming news still, and I'm still going to be talking about general gaming news when there's something big enough to talk about. But right now, the only thing that's making moves, including with the two next-gen consoles, really is the Steam Deck, and it's great. I love the device. I'm passionate about it, which I hope comes across in the videos. So we're going to be talking about that, and this is a slightly more negative one here today. But I would like you to subscribe to the channel if you are enjoying these videos. Please do leave a like if you're enjoying them as well, and let me know what I can do to improve my content and what I can do better in my videos down in the comments section below, because I'm always looking to improve it. So please do let me know. But we're going to be talking about the micro SD situation on the Steam Deck. Now, you guys should know I have a 64GB Steam Deck, and I actually have a 1TB micro SD card in my Steam Deck, which has been phenomenal. It's been great. The games actually boot fantastically. You can see I'm playing The Witcher 3. This is actually running on my PC, but I've been playing Witcher 3 on my Steam Deck a lot of the time, and I kind of switch between my PC and the Steam Deck. But this is the second 1TB micro SD card I am on now with my Steam Deck. So when I got my Steam Deck, I had a 1TB micro SD card delivered the day before my Steam Deck arrived, because I thought, well, I've got a 64GB model, I'm going to need more storage. Naturally, I bought one, and it arrived the day before. Everything was fine. I unboxed it, put it in the Steam Deck, it formatted it fine, everything worked. It worked for 3 days. I was running games off of it, everything fine. I then went to install some launchers in the Proton desktop mode. Everything worked fine. I installed some games through the launchers. Everything worked fine. When I switched back to the Steam OS version and played a game, I then, when I finished playing that game, quit out of the game, went back to my home, and every single game on my Steam Deck had disappeared entirely. Every single game, because every single game was on that micro SD card. And I thought, this is strange. Maybe it's, I don't know, it's not showing up. It's popped out of the slot, for example. And I checked, and no, it was fine. It was in the slot. I didn't pull it out because I know how you can corrupt files from just withdrawing a micro SD. So what I did was I fully shut down the Steam Deck, booted it back up again, and it still didn't show. And it didn't show the micro SD card anymore. So I shut it down just to make sure if the SD card was running. I put the SD card in my PC, nothing showed. I've tried every way of reformatting an SD card in Windows just to make it work. I've tried reformatting it with Linux, because I know Linux systems are usually amazing with formatting drives. I've tried every single way of getting that micro SD card to run. I've talked to some tech experts that I personally know. I've asked them to take a look at it. That micro SD card is bricked. It genuinely, it has clusters on the micro SD card that are broken and damaged. And no, it's not from me withdrawing it or doing anything different. The micro SD card was bricked by the Steam Deck, and it just died. Now, personally, I don't want this to be a negative video for everyone worrying, because I've had my other micro SD, the 1TB, same one, or new version of the same micro SD in there for now a month, and it's been fine. But what I'm hoping is if you read and write too much, obviously you're reading and writing AAA games to a micro SD card, I really hope that they're not short lifespans due to this. Like, it would be a little bit of an issue if, just because you're playing AAA games off a micro SD, that this thing has a drastically shorter lifespan. This isn't a Switch where you're running smaller versions of games. Like if you look at The Witcher on Switch, the file size of that game is minuscule compared to the PC version, even though it's got all the DLC and stuff. And, these are obviously the full PC versions being put onto a micro SD with games like Cyberpunk running. It's ridiculous. These next-gen or current-gen titles, it's crazy. They're all running on this thing. And I'm hoping desperately that things don't go bad in terms of the micro SD just because you're reading a lot of very large files. There are a lot of textures being pushed straight through to the memory and the graphics card to be produced on the display from this thing, and all those are being drawn off this micro SD, which these micro SDs essentially were originally made for like digital cameras and mobile phones to play like audio files off. You know, they're not really designed for this, but fingers crossed it's going to be okay. My new 1 terabyte one has been in there for a month now. I'm just wanting to make you guys aware of the situation. It's something that's happened to me with the Steam Deck. Luckily I did get a free replacement of this terabyte micro SD card, but it's a £200 in here in the UK. It's a £200 micro SD on Amazon. Like, it's a serious issue if you start bricking these things on a regular basis. So I'm kind of making this video just to make you aware. Just be careful with your formatting of stuff. Be careful installing external launchers in desktop mode. Just be a little bit careful with what you're doing. And please, if anyone out there has a story like this, I know one person has. I've already had a comment on my YouTube video where I talk about micro SDs and installing them. I've actually had a comment there where someone else has had the exact same issue that I have. So this isn't the first person. Like, I'm not the first person who's just done something wrong and it's caused a problem. No, this is something that is happening with these devices. So please let me know if anyone else, how many people are having this problem, because it's an issue. If it is a problem with the Steam Deck, then we need to raise this as much as possible. That's why I'm actually making this video in the first place. We do need to raise this as much as possible, so it's something that Valve can see and think, right, this is an issue, we need to address this. Because if people's micro SDs are getting bricked, especially ones at this price, it's half the value of the device, or more actually, sorry, the 64 gigabyte model is only 359 in the UK or whatever it is. It's actually a very large sum of money when you could just buy a better option. Obviously I have a 512 pre-ordered already. It is one that I'm awaiting because I'm in such a late pre-order queue. So yeah, but the point is, it's not good. It's a bad thing. It did happen to me. Let me know if any of you guys have had a similar issue, and we've just got to hope, and I will keep you updated. Subscribe to the channel, press all the press all the bell icons so you can stay tuned to all the latest stuff, because it's really, really important that we all, talk about this stuff and bring it to attention. And I guess any of you guys who have Steam Decks who aren't posting videos, if you have any issues with your Steam Deck, I really would recommend just posting a video to YouTube, just so that other people can see this stuff and see that, this is an issue with this device, for example. We're all going to benefit from this. The more people that come out and talk about these bugs and these issues, the more likely Valve are to fix them. So again, bring this to people's attention, talk about it, put it in a thread of Steam Deck support stuff, and make sure this is brought to the attention, because we want to make sure this device is as good as it possibly can be, and that when they do a future revision, the Steam Deck 2 video coming soon on that, of what I want to see, then some of these issues that we're getting now will be addressed. And even with the Steam Deck so far, as I've said all the time with this device since the launch, they have been consistently updating this thing, improving things all the time. Like the fan whining sound was a big issue at the start of this device. It's recently been improved drastically to the point where the whining sound, not necessarily the noise of the sound in terms of the fan, but actually the whining sound that was there has very, very much been decreased. And I'm really pleased with that update. I do think the Steam Deck is running a little bit hotter, so I want to see how things go with that, and I will update you on that as well. But they are mitigating and they are fixing these issues with this device, and this is because people are bringing it to their attention. So I'm just making this video because I know I'm going to get a load of hate in the comments, probably, where people are like, oh, stop criticizing the Steam Deck. No, I'm not criticizing it. I'm just trying to talk about it and bring it to people's attention, because it is an issue, and it could be something that happens to someone's micro SD with a 1 terabyte card that costs £200, and it's not a very nice situation to be in. So that's it for this video. Please do leave a like, please do subscribe if you are new to the channel. I've really appreciated all the support. We've grown massively this last month, over 250 new subscribers in the last month of this channel. It's been one of the biggest growing months of my channel of all time, so I want to thank everybody for that. I may even, if we keep growing and we get to like 10K by the end of the year, I may actually do a Steam Deck giveaway on my channel if people would be interested. Well, I know people would be interested in that, but yeah, it's something that I may consider if we keep growing at the rate we are. So thank you so much, guys, for watching, and have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you in future videos. Bye-bye for now.